State your name.
Skipper Jones.
Let us know right now what you knew about Weewee and all of his wrongdoings. A timeline, please.
Or any wrongdoings. Or any doings at all. We'll be absolutely vague, so you can't get away with it later, saying we didn't absolutely specify what we were talking about. So any wrongdoings in New Babylon, any galaxy or multiverse you can think of, in any timeline that you can come up with, Skipper, please, brother.
The first eyewitness of Weewee's crime would be when CJ, myself, Andy, and Weewee went on a contract. I was siphoning gas. Weewee chased down a man, and he hatcheted him, and we drove off. That was the first count. We returned after that contract, to which it was myself, CJ, and Benny standing right by the mechanic shop. Weewee pulled out a hand and ate it.
Man, I'm so sad.
I was like, what the f?
Like, Lang is not even mad, he's just sad, bro.
The final count was on Sunday. We did an expedition. It was myself, CJ, Clark, Hassan, Weewee, and Fifi. We hit a point in the expedition that a lady was attacked by a cougar under a bridge. Clark and myself were binocularing. I said, oh my God, he's gonna fucking eat that guy. Clark also stated, yeah, Fifi, Weewee is a cannibal. He's the only one. And that was
Clark Mason, correct?
three. Clark Mason.
Can you point him out in the crowd, please, if he's here? Thank you, continue.
And those were the three accounts that I witnessed.
At any point, or Queen, sorry, you can ask questions first. My bad.
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
You said it was 3 situations, right?
Yes.
At any point did it ever cross your mind, maybe I should let somebody know about this?
Yes, I told Sab, and I also witnessed with another elder.
And what was the response?
I thought it would be brought up to change the elders. I don't really know exactly what was like done after I was stating what I witnessed.
All right, so it was Sab and you said who? Sorry?
Sab and Clark.
Sab and Clark. Okay. Did you feel like you, in my opinion, I feel, was one of the top people in coming here and learning and absorbing the lessons and the teachings and all the shit we got going on here? How come at any point of witnessing this, why didn't you feel like this was wrong? And maybe you should speak up about it.
I don't have an excuse.
Are you a pussy?
Yes, I was.
Okay, are you a go with the flow kind of guy? You know, if your friends are all gonna do something fucked up, you'd rather not stand for what you believe is right?
I would say, based on my actions, that is correct.
Well, based on you as a person, I'm not asking about your actions.
Based on a person, I would like to think not.
Do you believe in what we're doing here?
Wholeheartedly.
Truthfully, though, do you really?
Yes.
Okay, so I've noticed it's like a trend that you guys are so smartly hiding behind each other. Oh, this guy knew, so I thought it was okay. Or I told this guy, so I thought it was okay. And it's a very smart tactic, but you show up to every fucking lesson that we were trying to teach you. And everything that we are absolutely anal about and emphasize in what is right and what we believe is wrong. Now, obviously, we never specified cannibalism because I would throw that under the branch of common fucking sense. Right? So you're just going to stand there and really get behind the fact that you just thought it was okay? That really is how you felt? After all the things that we've attempted to teach here?
I'm not trying to stand behind anyone. I own up to my actions, and I believe I'm responsible and guilty of aiding and allowing this to go on.
Yeah, it's very easy to take accountability after you've been called out. Any questions, Queenie?
Yeah. When it comes to the Codex specifically, what do you think of the 10 Commandments was impacted by your actions?
I did not act with full integrity to Babylon and everything it holds.
That is the only commandment?
I believe that is the one that holds the heaviest on my heart.
Because you guys are doing exactly what Skipper is trying to do, man. How many times has Skipper gone directly to Lang when shit is getting weird? 99% of the time. Now, conveniently, this one time he didn't. Come on, man. Stop playing stupid, bro. You guys are just hiding behind logic. That's what you guys are allowing him to do. He has gone to Lang about everything that he thought was fucking weird, bro. Everything. Holy fuck.
If you were standing here where I am standing right now,
He knows exactly what he's doing. Skipper is not stupid.
what would you set as my punishment for what you have committed today?
Your Honor, I believe.
We literally call Skip to ask him to snitch almost every other day. Like, shut the fuck up.
Heavy punishment be dished. I don't exactly know what that entails, but
Skipper, how long were you aware of this information regarding any sort of anything that resembles cannibalism?
as of Friday.
As of Friday, the Friday just passed, correct?
Correct.
All right.
If you have anything to say right now, you have a minute.
All I'd like to say is I believe in what we're building here in New Babylon. I do want to be a part of this place. I believe I belong here. My actions have shown maybe otherwise, but I believe I deserve the punishment, and during that punishment I will grow and learn and not allow something like this to occur ever again.
Do you think cannibalism is bad?
Yes.
Do you know, have you ever eaten anybody post Babylon acceptance, in or out of Babylon, that resembles a human being?
No.
Have you, besides obviously what you've just spoken of today, do you know about anybody else who's potentially eaten a human being post New Babylon acceptance, complicit in any sort of act of cannibalism that can resemble cannibalism, that looks like cannibalism?
No.
I got all the questions.
You can sit back down, Skipper.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Benny.
State your name.
Delgado.
Yeah, the chaos. Just ignore these guys. Like, these guys are just so brain
Benny, go ahead and inform everybody of the timeline of what you knew, how you knew it, please, when it comes to Weewee, all things now, before.
When I physically have seen it, that would be reference to the Friday that both CA and Skipper mentioned. This was at the mechanic shop right behind you, at the Temple of Throne. That was the first time I have seen it. As far as knowing of his actions, whether it was pre or post Babylon, I did not know that if they were talking of current Weewee or past Weewee, but I did know that he is a person that is coming from the cannibalism life. But that was the only time, Friday.
Sorry, can you clarify? So did you witness Weewee eat a motherfucker? Or a limb or anything?
Friday, I believe to have seen him eat, I don't know what kind of limb or what it was, but it was human, I guess.
And near the Chrome shop, correct?
See.
Right. Did you tell anybody?
I myself freaked the fuck out. I remember running around and not really finding someone an elder, perhaps to say, but later on during the day I was informed by Skipper that he had informed an elder, and now we wait and see what happens.
Okay, so but in your mind, up until that point, you felt like you needed to inform somebody.
Yeah, if I have to be honest, I freaked the fuck out.
Why did you freak out?
I've never seen anything like that before.
Did you believe what he did was wrong, or maybe he committed some sort of crime, act of crime, even though it might not be so, definitely stated?
I believed it was wrong, but I don't believe it was a crime at the time that was committed. I don't think I'm in the place to say whether something is a crime or not. I believe my goal, my job is to report the things that I see, whether they are good or bad.
And did you know he was a cannibal?
Like post Babylon.
Just in general, yeah, just in general. Did you know he was a cannibal?
Yeah, I know that he came from that life. See.
So how come when you saw him eat a body part, how come that freaked you out still?
I think when things are said to me, it doesn't hit as hard with that kind of thing. I know a lot of people speak in Los Santos, my past life, about cannibalism, and I've never seen it. It is a common thing that is kind of sad to say now that I'm saying it out loud. But
Yeah.
to see it firsthand, it was a little bit different for me.
Did you assist him in any way? Or complicit in any act of cannibalism in this universe, timeline, any multiverse, any sort of galaxy you can think of?
Never.
You got any questions, Queenie?
No, this one's actually pretty straightforward.
All right, Ben, anything else you want to say?
I after hearing, the gravity of all of this, I believe I should have done something of what Sebas has done yesterday. I should have stood up in front of all the people of Babylon, and I should have made this more aware. I should have grabbed the mic and
He actually has the best story so far.
I should have pressed an issue on this. That is why I feel I am guilty, just as much as anybody else that is up there in the trial right now.
Have you ever eaten anybody post New Babylon acceptance here, outside, anywhere in the world, universe, multiverse, timeline?
Am I allowed to curse?
Yes, sir.
Fuck no.
Do you know about anybody else post New Babylon acceptance who was a citizen of this current Babylon that has eaten, tried to eat, resembled any sort of act that could potentially be depicted as cannibalism?
No. I do not know anybody else.
All right, I got all the questions.
You can sit down.
Thank you.
Yeah, fine. I'm surprised people aren't trying to take angles like that where like it just makes way more
Hassan?
sense, Hassan, yeah.
State your name.
Hasan Bashari.
Okay,
I
Hassan.
can't
give us
wait
a
to hear
timeline of
Stanley, too.
Everything you knew about Weewee and where you felt complicit as well, please.
Yeah, but also any sort of complicity in anything that can resemble cannibalism, murder, anything that's just fucking illegal. Use common sense. Don't leave shit out.
Alright. The first encounter, like everyone here say, everyone's aware here of Weewee's background and where he come from, and cannibalism being part of his life at some point. The nonchalance, goofy talks like you guys mentioned was happening all around the camp, and I took part of that as well. And it was just talks. Didn't really feel too much of a taboo. But the moment when I thought it was real is when the hike happened with me, Skipper, Andy Jean, Fletch, and Fiona. We were walking down the trail, and I was the security detail on the time. My job was to make sure everyone that left the camp at the time returns unharmed. So I was on patrol. I was walking from the front, making sure everyone's okay. At some point, we were getting close to a bridge when we saw a cougar on the top right of the mountain coming down viciously. I yelled, "Everyone, cross the river!" Usually cougars don't do good with swimming, so we ran over. Most people made it. One person was left behind, which was Weewee. Once I got to the other side, realized that we was behind. I turned around. I crossed the river because I wanted to make sure he was okay. Once I crossed the river, I see Weewee with the axe in his hand, and the cougar was facing him, running towards him. So I pulled out my musket, and I eliminated the threat. Come to find, the cougar was already attacked a hiker right under the bridge, a local hiker. After the threat was eliminated, we were very close to a local hiker body, and I could see Weewee. He was looking at the hiker, salivating. That's when I knew things were serious. It seemed like he was really dead set on getting something, maybe an arm on a leg. And keep in mind, this whole time we had the other crew on the other side of the river, and my objective was to get him to the other side as well, as fast as possible, so we can regroup. In the moment, adrenaline is high. I didn't want to stay longer. And I'm not saying this to justify my action. In the moment, I made the decision, maybe a poor decision, to help him dismember the Mali quick, so we can all cross the river and be together again. But at that moment is when I realized that the cannibalism stuff, it wasn't just a goofy talk around the town, it was serious. We got back on the other side of the river, made our way back here, and I am at fault. I didn't have much time to gather my thoughts because the next day I woke up, the news was already out. And like everyone is aware here, when I found the first opportunity, I spoke up and came clean.
You did. Did, Hassan. And for that, you're good. Take a seat, brother. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Marduk.
The only person with any balls to come forward and be ready to fall on the sword for the actions committed, whether you were right or wrong. That is the kind of people that we need here. That is the kind of people I personally admire. And truthfully, the best kind of person who is willing to take accountability, not to try to drag anybody else into it. Just stand there and say, I did some fucked up shit. I own up to it. I'm going to be a man or a woman and take whatever comes next. So for you, it's nothing. Take a seat, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, before we dive into Stanley and Weewee, which I feel things are going to get really fucking interesting, I need Sab to come take the stand, and then Clark follow them after.